Well, hey there and welcome. My name is Dykstra, and today I want to talk a little bit about some breathing techniques that you can use if you encounter someone that is experiencing a panic attack. Panic attacks are basically this thing that just this intense fear and just this excessive, really inappropriate worry just kind of takes us completely over. I remember the first time that I experienced a panic attack. I was sitting in this meeting, all of a sudden this just right in through my toes, just curled up throughout my entire body. And it was just this intense fear that just came out of nowhere. To be perfectly honest, I thought I was having some sort of heart attack. Now, I'm not a doctor or counselor or anything along those lines. I have been teaching mental health first aid over the last couple of years. And one of the things that we do in that workshop is to talk a little bit about panic attacks and what do we do when we encounter someone that's experiencing a panic attack. So I want to highlight a couple of different breathing techniques that we can use as we encounter people that are experiencing some sort of panic attack. So the first one I want to talk about is called box breathing. And you'll see where we get the name from. Sometimes it's called square breathing, other times box breathing. So here's how this works. You breathe in for the length of one box, you hold, you breathe out, you hold. So you breathe in, you hold, you breathe out, you hold. And you can see that we're drawing this box with our finger in the air. And so ideally, what we're doing with box breathing is we're breathing in for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, breathing out and holding for 4 seconds, right? So let's try it. We breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. And so there's a couple of things that are happening here. One is we have this whole visual thing that's happening with our finger that this person can really be able to focus on, which can help bring that person's attention right into where they are. The other thing that they're doing is starting to breathe deeper into their stomach. And so a lot of times when we're having some sort of panic attack, we're doing really short, shallow breaths, and this can get us breathing a little bit deeper into our body. Another one that we can use is this whole idea of just, again, with using our hands as visualization, breathing in and breathing out. And so similar to the box breathing, as we're breathing in, and then we're gonna hold it closer to the top and then breathe out as we come down. And again, we're having that visualization with our hands as we breathe in and out, right? Another thing that we can do is just encourage people to breathe in through their nose and out through their mouth. In through their nose, out through their mouth. And so we're kind of getting this cycle going. And one of the reasons for doing this whole in through the nose, out through the mouth is that we actually have to think about it a little bit. And so it brings us back into that present moment, brings us into our bodies as well. Another thing that we can do is add some visualization to this in through the nose, out through the mouth, is that we can smell the flowers, blow out the birthday candle. Smell the flowers, blow out the birthday candle. I was doing this with my son a little while ago, smell the flowers, blow out the birthday candles. And he was like, that's not for me. So I think, Dad, what you're kind of saying is, smell the farts, blow out the burps, right? If that's what's gonna help you remember, man, then, that's something to add to your back pocket as well. Another thing that we can do, especially once we've started to cool down a little bit, is we can introduce them to this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of approach, also known as, I think, a hand approach. And essentially what we're doing here is 5 things that we can see, 4 things that we can touch, 3 things that we can hear, 2 things that we can smell, and 1 thing that we can taste. And what that does is to start bring us back into that present moment, brings us back into our bodies, brings us back into the surrounding premise or context in which we're in, which can really help to ground us in that moment. So those are a few things that you can do if you are journeying alongside someone that is experiencing some sort of panic or anxiety attack. The box breathing, the hands up and down, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, or adding some visualization into that of smelling the flowers and blowing out the candles. I really hope that was helpful. If you have any other breathing methods or techniques that you've used helping someone with a panic attack, make sure you leave a comment down below. I would love to hear more of them. If you like this video, check out the rest of the videos that we have. Make sure that you like and subscribe and do all of those things, and we will see you in the next one.